We came to this ranch, the Double D Ranch, in June of 1974, and we learned very quickly, here you could make a difference.
In my case, it was the Planning Commission. We put together a master plan for the county in terms of land use. We tried to preserve the viewscapes of this county, which is what attracts people to this county, both residents and tourism. It became a model for other counties.
I started working at the Ridgway Museum, I think in the very early 80s, but that was my first introduction into historic preservation.
Deedee became the chairman of our board, and during that time, she applied for grants. One of them was for the preservation of photographs.
In the very beginning in the 1980s, I first met Deedee when I was working at the State Historical Society, and then the conversation became, we need to have this statewide organization to help bring all of these historic preservation groups all over the state together.
It was while I was doing that CPI was created in 1985. Our board of CPI created the Dana Crawford Award for the first time.
When I think of Deedee and Peter and their involvement in the area and the preservation of what's here, one being the Ouray County Courthouse, the Wright Opera House in Ouray, also in Ridgway, the Sherbino Theater. I am most grateful for how they have been involved in the preservation of land.
You want to preserve what you think is good of that, and we try and do that.
We put a conservation easement on this ranch. We didn't do it on the entire ranch. We did it on all of our meadows, the lower ground, so that it can never be developed.
I think of the Deckers as being sort of light users of the land and very much appreciating where the land came from, who had it prior to their arrival, and then full of respect and anticipation for those who would follow. I've got to know Deedee Decker on the Crow Canyon board.
Crow Canyon Archaeological Center is a campus outside Cortez, Colorado.
It is a wonderful facility. I mean, they bring kids in from all over the country or the world to experience archaeology and get an understanding of the importance of saving those resources.
Crow Canyon provides a way for young people to see sort of another civilization, another culture at a different time in life, and compare it to their own. And I think we'd agree that has considerable value.
Because changes will be necessary. They're always necessary. And it's going to be the next group that comes along that's going to make those changes. I do think that having a wider sense of the world can help in terms of wanting to preserve somehow the place that's home.